Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Reset this. And we should be good to go. And it seems good. At least for now. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyways, let's go ahead. Ooh. Let's see. We could do contracts in the Southern Kingdoms. But I think we will go out and set off to find our own camp to clear. Hey, I said Friday would be Battle Brothers, alright, Tardy? No, not the cubes. Anything but the cubes. They end their runs. You know, in a different game, but still. Oh, welcome on in, though. But yeah. I think we'll be starting Kingmaker probably Sunday. To be honest. May do it tomorrow, but guaranteed we'll start it by Sunday. Alright. Our contracts here. I mean, we need one. We'll hunt down what terrorizes them. How you been recovering from, recovering from your own campaign there? I should say, are you recovered yet? That's mighty tempting there, Hardy. Mighty tempting indeed. Let's go ahead and head over here. But I did promise Frisk we would start Pathfinder in April, so I think we got to do that first. I won't be opposed to starting up a Mordine campaign. At least not entirely. Can't guarantee it'll go very far, but hey, you know, that's how things go. Raymond. Yeah, we just run up there for us. Alright. Doing great there. Let's go to move up to the high ground here. Yeah, I saw that. Good luck with that one. Hey, look at it this way. If you can get to the point to where you have, what's it called? If you get to a level 5 warband, you still get something out of it, even if you have to restart. Let's go ahead and move right here. Over that spot, and then we'll move here. Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen. Ooh. This'll... Holy crap, dude. Gessel Cup just holding the line over there. Well then. Meanwhile. Oh, there we go. Finally got a hit. Oh. Go ahead and move up over here. Try and get a hit on this one before it heals Landrich. Not gonna hold. Whatever chose you. Please don't my photo. Okay. To guarantee no deaths, we need to do something like this. Okay, that one's fleeing. Let's go to move up here. Oh. Well, no important deaths, I should specify. Yeah, alright. That's how I feel, but come on, man. Alright, guess we'll go ahead and run up. In the line. Go ahead and surround them here. You can wait back here. Let's go ahead and give you the Pope. Same with you, Albert. Oh. Well. Went well, all things considered. Cunold did not live. Raymond, though, has volunteered himself so we can get our drill instructor very early. Fair enough with the warband. I guess you do only have to get one warband up, don't you? To unlock that. I forget because it's been so long. Yeah, Raymond. Pay you your 20 gold compensation. Get on out of here. Alright. We are definitely going to be turning into a mammoth if we can get the right stats here. We could actually make use of you with that melee boost. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll have to give him gifted to help out with that, but I think we can make something out of him. Alright, do this. I just didn't remember what the requirements were to, like, start a higher level campaign. Let's see. Go ahead and give that level. Yeah, yes. Had someone looking for attention. Aww. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Nikita is very much a cuddler when she finally decides she wants to. Yes. And this is where the, like, just resting, like, my chin on their head comes from, is from her. No, 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 no. This one's not for eating. This one's for petting and babying. Yes. Alright. Let's go ahead. Get one more health roll here. And I think with Colossus, they'll be good for now. Obviously, I'd want more, but just what we'll keep by this point. Definitely want Steel Brow on you. How many direwolf pelts do we have? We have exactly 3. So I can, in fact, afford to upgrade someone's armor. So what we'll do is we'll wait here. She noticed Jack off in the corner there. And the key is a very much a peddler. But yeah, we'll go ahead and make this. Throw it on this armor. So we have some half-decent early armor that has some penalties for the enemy. Just help us break them that little bit quicker. Also, another thing. Let's give you a spear and a shield now that we have, you know, some weapons for them. And I think we're good. Their melee defense is actually extremely high for this level. Level 3 and you've already got 33 with a shield. That's going to turn out good. The Direwolf potion's also quite nice early. So goals for today. Get our company off, like, you know, started here. Find a suitable bro for becoming a mutant and slowly feeding them potions. And hopefully finding the water skin. Secondary goals that, you know, don't need to happen today. Probably finding the abandoned village. Do we see? Oh. This right here. Okay. But yeah, finding the village would probably be one of the main goals. The other goal, or the other location would be the, ice caves. Alright. What are you guys offering? Not a whole lot. Worse. Purchasing those adrenal glands for a good price, though. And we do have another wildman here who's kinda expensive. We could also hire that brawler. And what do we have for cheap armor? Not too much, really. Nothing I really want to purchase, so let's just go ahead and save. We're still doing the rule of this is essentially Iron Man just with saves for A, legendary locations, and B, potential crashes. And what? You don't like our mutants party? Why? I would have thought with what faction you were playing earlier, you would rather enjoy seeing one. How about no? How about we just burn the whole camp down? What do you mean after a few potions they'll have 5? We're gonna need to advance here, probably. We're gonna let them run up still first. I have a feeling most of these are unarmored. At least lightly armored. Okay, advance. You'll hang back, but you'll move up here. Pole arms move up. Make a line. Keep the barbarians back, everyone. Banner right here. Let our historian run up and circle them. We'll move up here. I don't quite know yet. It depends on the brother we get, probably. I'll at least... I'm considering doing a bit of handing out where we have at least 2 mutants, because some of them are suited more for defensive purposes. So if we get like the right brother, we could make, say, a super mammoth that will just be able to tank endlessly. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Another thing I would consider is obviously some of them are suited for range, so at least a few people will get potions. First ritual, which one are you referring to there? He's playing, we need to free him. If you're talking about the abandoned village, that was the plan. Let's go for you. We get rid of you. That's really good for freeing him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the abandoned village. That was the plan. That was like my goal. Was to at least get that location unlocked. Okay, we can move here and still stab. Okay, he made it out. Good. I actually want him to live. Bernhard is very good. Dab there, and we finish him off. Alright, just one left. And there we go. With an axe to his chest, he goes down. Alright. Got some javelins at least, so we have some kind of range now. That means we can force the enemies to run up on us a little bit more easily. Kettleman. Definitely take that resolve. Let's go ahead and give you that initiative. Give you gifted here. We're gonna try and get their ranged up enough that they'll be able to just decimate whatever they see. Let's give you the melee here as well. And we'll definitely give you quick hands. Because what we'll do is they will have the javelins out first. And they will quick hand swap to the pike. The Warforged there. You can definitely take... Well, yeah, you'll take the better armor here from the barbarians. We'll go ahead and give you a shield. Give you a dagger. There's no reason not to. And same with you. Alright. We drove off the barbarians, luckily. Oh. Let's get back to town. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think that would update. What are prices looking like? Much better, actually. Tempted to get one of these, but probably not for the price it's at. Same with the furs. We do need some food, so we'll grab some grain here for the men. Let's go and make a save. I am gonna check that wild men. I've got to check Sigmar there too. uh, yeah, the Wildman's not great. Okay. Well, not great for melee, I should say. Didn't actually pay attention to their range stat there. Let's go ahead and sell everything. I'm gonna get enough. So we'll reload. But real quick, let me check. Okay, they could be a resolve range character, except their range is not high enough. Alright. Quick loading's actually very quick in this. Good to know. Alright. Let's go ahead and check Sigmar here. Gotta check anyone with the name Sigmar. If we have space. You know? His melee defense is crap. His resolve is not great. And neither is his fatigue. But yeah, I guess his range isn't high enough that this would matter, really. He's superstitious, yeah. Probably shouldn't go with him. So we'll do this. As much as I would like someone named Sigmar, doesn't quite work. And is way too expensive for this early on. If he was just a little bit better, I'd try and make it work, but not much to do about that. Let's just go ahead and continue to another town. Oh. Okay. Well, we just got notified that there is, in fact, something for us at Donner stat here. So, why not? Let's see. They sent out a courier, or like a town crier there, to let us know there's a package to deliver. Alright. Must be an important package. Hey, we should open it. Well, hold on. Gotta check these two. I won't say no to a cheap wild man if they're good. You were terrible. Alright. Why do all my wild men gotta be bad? Why can't I just find a good one? Just one with, you know, health, melee defense, melee? Heck, you can even throw out the melee defense and just throw it on fatigue or resolve. That would work. Alright. You know, I just thought of something. There's one other thing, if I could get it done early, might actually be good. And that's getting a troll kill. For obvious reasons when it comes to making a mutant. Getting him with regenerating health early may be a very good idea. We can drive off some brigands. That is not an expensive oath taker. We could theoretically afford him if I'm fortunate enough. Let's go ahead and sell everything that we're not using here. Not like it matters for that. I do need food. we'll go ahead and grab the grain. And we are fully repaired, so let's go ahead and move down. I might want to even start raiding here. There's only one place I want to raid from. Luckily, it is in the perfect location to, like, check them all very quickly. Let's see. Technically, I could raid this caravan too. We would lose out on our coastal cities. So it's not great. There is enough there, I wouldn't really want to raid them. Alright, so our bandit camp is in a swamp. Slight issue with that, but we kinda make do. Some brigand raiders. Let me make sure I have nets. I have a net. Yeah, good enough. Possibly. Let's see, we want to keep you, so let's actually do this. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll give him the butcher's, or the undertaker's apron here. Yeah, actually we'll do this. And it's not gonna matter here. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into this. I see a flail. And an exposed head for that flail. Let's go ahead and get into whatever cover we can. You're gonna have to wait. Maybe we can lure them out of their fortress? Kinda can. Okay. Maybe we can lure them through the swamp here. If we can kind of get them to stick around in the swamp, that wouldn't be horrible. Probably move you right here. That's going to make at least one of the people that go after you go into this water here. And that's why we put our shield up. Okay, we got one hit there. Alright. You definitely want that flail. Let's go to move our people over. Move you right here. Alright, so he's right here. Move up and over. Okay. Ow. Okay, we're getting good hits here. Let's wait with you. Oh. Alright. Right here for a moment. We are going to net this guy and bonk him over the head. Try and push him back. Since we couldn't push him back, we'll just have to move up and surround him, I guess. And hope for the best here since it is an axe user. Perfect, we got some armor. Alright. Stab away at him. Okay, good. No axes. We're getting some good damage in on them. We don't want to move up right there. Move up here. Very good first group of raiders. Alright. You know what? Perfect. Kick him down into the swamp. He's got nowhere to go now. And we've got him surrounded. Good stab. Go ahead and swap here. There we go. And we will try and get his helmet. Let's go ahead and do this. Make sure Landrit here does not die on us. Alright. Perfect. We'll move you here. And we'll just surround him now. Run him down. We want his helmet. Alright. I was just going for the stun, but it killed him instead. I'll take it. And we got the flail, we got some armor. I would say that's a pretty good contract already. That's also an extra 200 crowns. And slit the throats. Don't want to see him again. Alright. Give you melee, we'll give you health, we'll give you fatigue. We'll at least be able to tank some blows for us here. Give you steel brow. That way I don't have to upgrade your helmet. Definitely want to keep you alive because you already have extremely high melee. Let's give you the upgraded flail. Really, I could give you one as well. But you're not quite where I'd like for that. You are gonna be a gunner. Definitely. With your skills. Let's see. Grab a little bit of initiative there. Definitely grab crippling strikes here. That'll be helpful for the flesh golems. Get them down just that little bit quicker. If he survives long enough, you know. Wolfgang. You know what? Just take the initiative as well. We will still do this to fix this resolve here. Get it above 40. We definitely want to keep you, so let's go ahead and give you some better armor. Definitely want Kettle here. We'll give him some better armor. Definitely want you. And want you to stay alive. Alright. And your backup weapon will be a flail, so you can bonk some heads for us. I think the falchion might be your better weapon here. Let's see. So 39 damage to armor with extra chance to hit. Yeah, so it's a little bit less armor damage, but a lot more health damage here. So that's definitely better. Okay. Oh. That's a massive frame drops there. I know if you notice anything, by the way. So I can see if maybe it's just like from loading or doing something. Notice we're getting a few there. Or at least it says we were. Could just even be from me tabbing back into it. Or like clicking back into it. Alright. Got no contracts here, so let's head down. Continue trying to find something. Those brigands looked awful nice. But they can live for now. Kabak. What do we got here? Defend from raiding party. Ulfert has some pretty good armor. I'm tempted to hire them just for the armor. And the fact they can be a good soldier. But, let's go ahead and do this. And let's check them, I guess. That is not horrible. That is not bad at all. Give you the Guten Dog. Like, for early on at least, that's not bad at all. I should specify. Definitely good resolve. They're definitely suited to be a melee ranged hybrid with their stats. Especially since their health is not the best. And I mean, they're as good as Albert Cheer, but they're level 1. So you know what? What we'll do is we'll go ahead and have Albert Cheer, I guess, stick with the javelins. They'll take, I guess, the cleaver just as a backup weapon because that sword's about to break. And we'll move them into the back line with the Warfork here. That'll give us someone with nice melee in the back to help defend. Let's go ahead and accept this contract. Camp out here for just a day. And we'll see. There we go. Oh. What's gonna show up? Bandits. I imagine they're going to the Herbalist Grove, but could be mistaken here. Yeah, they are. Many thugs? I don't think so. I think they're ready to be dying for us. Decent weapons. I'll be taking those. I'm gonna wait them out here just a little bit to see where they can move up to. Okay, so we got one right there. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and capture these guys. Go ahead and chuck some axes. And some javelins, why not? Move up to help this lion right here. Move you down there. Move you here. There's a pitchfork right there. I see an exposed head, and they've got a shield that we can ignore, so let's do that. Move you down here. And you right here. And we should be fine. I'm already kind of... Ow. Raider gear, which is an amazing start. Flails can be kind of scary, but we should be fine. There we go. Let me try and cut them down. Move down one. Let's go for him. Don't really care about his armor. Wait just a second. Good hit on the armor there. We'd have to move down here to do this. Yeah, let's just move back up there. Alright. Let's move them down there. Move you down and... Oh! You. And good. We can go ahead and stop them from being able to, move around here effectively. While at the same time slowly cleaning up. Perfect. Alright, and there's just 3 left, so we just surround them and deal with them. Go ahead and move here for the extra accuracy. Just go ahead and run up. Oh, okay. Good strike there. There, we'll move down here. And perfect. I was hoping for a flea. And we did get it. Honestly, I hate to jinx it, but this is looking like a good start. It's a catch. Never have these good of starts. Without some kind of catch happening. Alright. Now 80 crowns. We got both, actually all 3 flails. Nice. We got some hoods. Better head armor than what we got for people. Flails will be nice for grabbing more armor. And being a little bit better weapon than daggers. Over, come on. You still got good resolve. That's not too bad. Baltimore. You're actually getting really good melee rolls. I'm almost thinking Baltimore is going to be our sergeant at this point. Because they're not going to have bad melee. They're actually going to have good melee defense. Okay, fatigue. And their resolve is getting quite high. Yeah, let's I think we'll do that. Um, that'll probably end up being a better use of them here. So let's go ahead and swap the armors. We'll give you a sword here. Swap you over. There we go. You will need a buckler for defense, but otherwise you should be fine. Okay. Get paid. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and sell just a few of the things here. We'll save the swords to sell at a actual town. What was that? Okay, raiding and rebuilding. And let's move down. We'll kind of start making our way towards this spot right here so I can start raiding caravans early. I also do need some tools that are kind of on the cheap, so hopefully we'll find that here. Gunhaven. One of our friendly towns that we actually want to keep. So they're safe for now. But yeah, we're already starting to get into raider armor, which is amazing for how early this run is. Just going to accept that. How bad's our armor looking? Not too bad. I think we're fine to take this already. And we'll get some tools on the way back. We do need some medicine. I need a bit of everything, actually. You thieves, get back here. No one steals from the nobles but us. More brigands, so it shouldn't be a hard fight. I see tons of heads without armor. They should all rush up here too. Which if we wait, we can get a couple attacks in early. Maybe we can get a couple kills here, actually, with some of the people that moved up. Yeah, we can get a kill right here, at least. If we're fortunate enough. Alright, Landrich. Just gonna move there. Okay, I'll take that. Not the target, but... got some hits. Good javelin throw. Let's see. Move up with you right here. Cut him down. Let's go ahead and move you here. We'll move you here and slap him over the head. Move you there. We'll keep him from getting to move up. We'll take the stab here. 2 kills in the first round is not bad at all this early on. We may lose Landrich here, but he's replaceable. Alright. Let's see. Good slash to the face. Immediately take him out. Got another exposed head right in front of us, and, well, you know what? That works. Do I have daggers on you? I do. Let's go ahead and get some of this armor. Just do that. Make sure they're injured enough. We already destroyed his armor. Don't care about yours. And and really don't care about his, so let's move up here. Would it move up? Start cutting away there. We'll just move you up to the accuracy. Oh, I wonder if he died. We don't have to pay him now. I mean, I don't mind that. He kinda had a decent pay. So the fact we wanted him gone anyways, it kinda works out. And we did get some okay armor here. And since he was the only real injury, too, that's even better. We are almost out of food. We're out of tools. We're out of ammunition. We're out of medicine. So we definitely need to buy some if it's cheap enough here. Food we have to buy no matter what. So let's get the grain. Let's get that net. Tools are cheap. So is medicine. So we'll purchase it all. Well, not all of it, but enough of it. Okay, from here, I guess we grab some slings, or a sling. Let's grab one stack of medicine or ammunition here too. But that'll help save on the ammo. Yeah, we'll give you, since you have the slightly worse accuracy, the sling. Give you that. We'll give you a flails backup. Do that. Ulfert. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make you a hybrid. You definitely need more fatigue than that. Give you the student to quickly level you up. Get you to move through the ranks. Alright. You... What would we want to do with you? Let's go ahead and give you Relentless. That's a nice, easy trait to give you. I'm thinking they may end up being a dagger character. Because they're not going to have the defense to really hang in the front line so much. But they're going to... If we give them Overwhelm, that'll fix their chance to get hit. And they can make use of that melee skill to really get us some armor early. That we shouldn't probably have, to be honest. We'll move down here to Shimmerbird. And we will go ahead and start selling some of this scrap here. Get a little bit of cash going. Some of the flails. That, and I think we're good. Not too much money, but enough. I see some items I would like to get early if we can. You know? I think it's meant to be for the dagger. Go ahead and get that dirk while we can. Hero is tempting. So is Ruthard. In just a little bit here. Let's go ahead and save, and we'll start the rating. We can literally just get right here. Oh, that's the watchtower for that. Down. I'm tempted to even start raiding peasants. Yeah, because that'll let me know. go ahead and... What was it? Control? Yeah, it was control. Let me just make sure. Okay, it is from here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid them. Trade caravan go away, so just in case they don't get angry with us. Whatever. If the peasants are gonna wander back, they're gonna wander back. Okay, they're not gonna get involved. Perfect. Alright. I'm trying to get some money early so we can afford to go hunting for the potions as early as possible and get some hires. If we can get some hires very early that I would keep for the rest of the run, that would be nice. Alright. And since we don't care about their armor, we can literally just move up wherever we feel like. And we'll just have our people take them out quickly. Good hit to the head. Let's go ahead and do this. Free up a space here. Alright. At least got him surrounded. He didn't even get a hit, which is awesome. Trying to give a stone to him. Okay, and there we go. I just gotta get rid of the farmer with the pitchfork here. And I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Alright. Got some food. And some crowns, actually, so that was worth it. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and raid the peasants there to get them angry. So this place is hostile, and it's easier for me to tell at a glance which caravans, you know. From there, we're in a different part of the map. A thug and some raiders. Got a level up here. Let's go ahead and take it, and then we'll go ahead and take that fight. Between these two, I probably need to take the resolve. Yeah, let's take the resolve here on our historian. Go ahead and be boring and take gifted again. We will go ahead and take the health roll this time. That's good. They're decent melee now. Let's go ahead and give him that. We'll give him the better hood. We do have one. If we don't. This is better. Even though, you know. It's the same right now, but it'll be better once it's repaired. And let's give one of our gunners, our future gunners, the Gambison. And I think that's good. Alright. See, a caravan will take right after we deal with the bandits here. I see a boar spear and a pike. And the pike has an exposed head. The hammer needs to go. Good hits, Kittleman. Good hits. We're going to move up and try and slash them too. They should rush up here. The leather... That is leather lamellar too. That's pretty good to get early. The head bonk. Move you to the high ground. Move up and stab him. Okay. Need to move you up one more. Okay, we didn't get that. Perfect. That's where I want him to move because our flail is right here. And it's easier to get the flail to him at that point. chance to hit 42. That works. We get that armor. Let's go ahead and start surrounding him. I would like that chainmail too, so what we'll do is our ranged characters move up, hit this guy instead. I guess we can go ahead and surround the pikemen. Help out with the accuracy here. Ow. Alright. You are just gonna wait here. Ow. Please quit poking me with the pike, good sir. There you go. Alright. And we'll just run him down here. Not great we got an injury, but hey. We at least made it through without a death. Yeah, you didn't have one. Believe you do not. I need to give you a dagger. You do have a flail, so go ahead and go for the bump. And we'll go for another. So that is some leather lamellar. We did get the chainmail. We did get the pipe. We even get the hammer. And we got some crowns. That was pretty good. We see a caravan as well on our way. Bernard here hits level 4. We got a lot of really good people early, I feel like. I really want to keep them alive. Let's see. We give you student for now. Get you a little bit further down the perk tree. Let's give you range. A little fatigue here. Let's give you crippling, since you're guaranteed to be ranged. You're going to be ranged melee, but we need the resolve roll there. We want their resolve as high as possible for fearsome later on. Same with you. You will go ahead and get quick hands here. And we can bench you for now, just in case. We want to keep him, so let's give him some better armor. Go ahead and give him the leather lamellar. Let's go ahead and set this to repair. Give the pike to you. Give you the war fork. And let's give a dagger out to our thief here. The dirk will replace your dagger. The dagger will replace your shiv. And our guy right here gets the shiv. Alright. Let's replace this with a flail. So you can at least help with armor. Let's go ahead and give you a net. And let's go ahead and raid a caravan. Alright. Hopefully I get something good from this caravan. Just go ahead and end turn, because we're gonna let them move to us here. Because they should move up because of our ranged characters. They're gonna want to actually get into melee here. So why exhaust ourselves running to them when we can make them just die tired instead? Someone hit with their rain. You know what? You get up here. Just thrown twice. Nah, not really. If I had thrown twice, I probably still would have missed and just be out more ammo. Let's move up here. We'll kind of move up to set up this. Perfect. He's guaranteed to die, basically. He's retreating with a severe concussion. Ow. Ooh, good headshot. We're gonna wait with you for a moment. Man, everyone's getting good headshots here. Awesome. Except for you. Alright, he's dead. And perfect. Go ahead and finish him off, and since you moved into range, we'll hit you with some javelins. And there we go. And not flawless, but okay, so we didn't get much. We got some crowns. That's about it. I was hoping for some copper. Or wait, that's iron. So these guys may have weapon shipments more. Alright. You guys may... Let's go down here while we're not hostile with them and check and see if they have amber production. They do. Actually, it's kind of cheaper. Let's go ahead and grab one of those while it's cheap. Let's sell the meat. Sell this meat to... Mystery meat, apparently, it's quite tasty to them here. Let's see, we need a bit more for our daily wages, so let's sell that. We want literally just enough to pay the wage, in case we're distracted for a little bit. Sell the bread. Why not? Let's see, sell the shield, and we're good to go. What do you got for a contract for us? Not a bad one. Also, I just thought of something. We had a death earlier. Actually, 2 deaths. I forgot my forfeit. It is past 10 days. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think we had 2 deaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, for those who don't know, every death is 5 arm curls with the dumbbell there. Alright. So let's just follow the footsteps, see where it leads. I think that was the right amount of deaths, or like arm curls there. If not, well, we'll get some later, probably. Let's go ahead and get the health roll there. Olfert. Yeah, you're definitely going to be a hybrid there with how good your range is going to get. Let's go ahead and take 1 health roll. Definitely just going to need any skill we can get for you. So we'll do that. Got 1 more here. And that'll be the last health roll he takes. He's just going to take Colossus later if he has the perk slots. You are going to go ahead and take Quick Hands. Doesn't matter if we fail this contract, technically. Like, if we have to retreat or something. Because, well, I'm going to be raiding these guys anyways. A few thugs and some raiders. 2 arms, men. 2 arms. It's supposed to be drank, not spilled. You've got a helmet. So flail's not so effective on you, which is, even though I would like your armor, we'll go ahead and cut you down the normal way. Okay, the hammer's a little scary. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of him at least, though. Alright. Let's see. Let's go for you. Alright. Cut him down. Good. Kind of happy he moved there. 52%. Let's go net you. We'll bonk you over the head. He hits us in return, but that's fine. Go for getting rid of him. Oh no, my buckler. Alright. And we'll just keep trying for him. Since he's the next biggest threat here right now, that we can easily deal with. Move the javelin down one. Okay. Khan, no! In one hit, he gets... Well, he got smited. Let's just leave it at that. Dang you. Okay, thank you. There wasn't a repeat. He at least was only struck down. You are gonna go ahead and swap here. Perfect. Some good hits in there. Let's go ahead and move up. Stab him. I want him dead before he can have a repeat with the hammer there. We definitely don't want just every hammer brigand to make us regret engaging him in melee. Good so far. Go ahead and move up here. And nice. Perfect. Well, other than Hakan getting struck down, you know, at least he's gonna be ranged. The broken knee doesn't matter as much. Okay, let's go ahead and just swap you over if we have the option to. Don't really. We do have some backline weapons we can give them. Because I don't want them in the front anymore. Hey, mongrel. Yeah, it is a good Friday indeed, isn't it? Doing fine. Just playing a bit of Battle Brothers today. Since we wrapped up XCOM. How are you doing today? We'll repair these two falchions and the hand axe to sell. We've got a helmet here we can give to you. Yeah, fair enough. It is always good to have the extra, couple days off and everything. Well, day, but still. All right, let's get our pay. Okay. Let's see. Definitely need to. Well, actually, we're good on food. Need any of the hires here? Alright, less talking, more raiding. I have a feeling there's another caravan coming through. Oh. So, any plans for the weekend, Mongrel? Out of curiosity? Never been to this place. You're not welcomed in this place anymore either. Okay, we can at least discover it for the purpose of if we get the ambition there. Let's head up over here, I guess. We'll get some tools back here. Ooh. Hold on. I don't have any reset available. Let's see, that's 7. There's a cart, so that's 6 footmen. Uh, 6 on 8. If we let them, the other guys there get away from us. Let's see, we'll go ahead and swap your armor. This would be very rough. We have nets. But we're not really in a position to do this. Alright. We'll have to leave that for just a moment. Are far enough. You know what? Go ahead and swap his armor. Swap our bannermen's out. Let's get our nets active. And let's get us some armor. Who has quick hands here? You do. You also have a free spot anyways. Alright. Everyone either needs a flail or a dagger. There we go. Yeah, you can have both. Yeah, stuff's going good. Overall, I would say. Honestly, trying to decide on a horror game. Because Hardy had requested one, and it sounds like some fun. I've got a few options. One of the main ones I was thinking was the Dead Space trilogy. But there are a few others as well, and I'm definitely up for recommendations. Technically, the Metro series is also horror. Now, that's another series I was planning on going back to soon. Alright. This is probably extremely early for these guys. So, we're not going to be too greedy. We're going to just go for 1 or 2. When it comes to their armor here. Okay, good hit. Right off the bat. Move you here. Want to get rid of these heater shield ones first. Ooh, those are some great hits. Okay, you're gonna shield wall. Move up here and net. What, speaking for the nobles now, Hardy? Take it, they're upset. We're raiding their caravans already. They thought they had a little bit more time. Well, they thought wrong. Ow. Probably leave the mace guy for last, or the warhammer. Move up here. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the purpose of that for me too. But yeah, I'm trying to decide on which horror game to play. Hardy, one thing I will say, Outlast Trials apparently just left Game Pass recently, so sadly no longer an option. At least for now. Yeah, I was literally gonna install it this morning before to have it as an option in case people wanted to just, like, impromptu play it. And yeah. Okay. I do have the first Outlast I got in from Games of Gold a while back. So that is still an option. Good damage to the armor right there. Perfect, and he didn't break out. Okay. If we can get rid of him, this will be amazing. Perfect. But, so Dead Space Trilogy, I can still do as one of them. If you guys have any other suggestions, feel free. I'm trying to get, like, a little bit of a list together. I'll probably have something a bit more concrete tomorrow, but like I said, any suggestions, feel free. I've got the Dead Space games. I've got Outlast 1, which I've actually never played all the way through. Let's take a stab here and shield wall. I mean, yeah, but, you know, it's up to you guys. I'll leave that up to you. I'm fine with whatever. Okay, so we're gonna need to swap your weapon here. We can take him out. This will be perfect. But he still didn't break out of the net. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Time to peel. Amnesia's another option. Won't be the bunker, because A, we already played that, but it also recently left. But I did see one of the other ones on there, I believe. I can take a look and see. Let's go ahead and keep swapping weapons here. Alright. We want it to where no one can retreat here if possible. Move you here and try and bonk you over the head. We don't want to damage the armor here too much. We're good. That was a headshot. And good. Run him down. Alright. Go ahead and do this. Just wait with them. You are gonna swap and stab. their armor isn't, or this guy's armor isn't as damaged, so if I can get his, that would be awesome. Yes. Yes, I was. I was actually the one who clipped it for, Ham. At least on his stream. It was great. Who knew? Probably shouldn't give Ham the Ranger. Doesn't seem like it's, going exactly as planned there. That's, you know, a huge part of the fun of it. It was. Honestly, that was a lot of fun to watch. Just seeing people's experience. Ooh, this. This is perfect. So we got 3 pieces of armor. We also got some money. And some weapons. And some shields. And an angry noble house after us now. So let's book it. Honestly, what day is this? Like 15 for a noble supply caravan is not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and get this resolve roll there. We want him to around 50, if we can help it. You're definitely gonna need quick hands for later. We've got a lot of really good hybrid characters. But no, I'm expecting some very funny shenanigans, especially if Kaboom goes into the bit more caster side of Bard for some funny stuff. But also if it really depends, like, with the class, but it should be a lot of fun for that, it seems like. Let's see. Let's do an axe. Oh, if anyone wants a character named after you, as that timer just notified, just feel free to let me know or use the redeem. And we can get a character named after you that I will try and keep alive. Promises. But I will at least try my best. Unless there's loot on the line. And it's a maybe. Let's go ahead. I mean, we didn't pay for this, so we might as well make the profit off it while we can. It's above the normal price anyway. Sell these falchions and short swords here. Sell that hammer because I won't be using that. And we'll buy one more tool here. And some ammunition. And I think we're good here. We got tons of medicine. The almighty Zerg, alright. Let's see. You want a ranged character, or do you want a melee character, Mongrel? With the name like Zerg, I imagine up close and personal. Well, how do you feel about knife fighting then? You'll Zerg people with the power of a dagger. Let's do this. Zerg the Almighty as the title. There we go. Yeah, you get to stab people down and get their armor for us. At least when we get you dagger mastery here, you will. You get to peel the armor and help slingshot this company into... Okay, so day 19, but slingshot the company into being able to take on bigger and badder threats. Day 19 is not bad for the first caravan at all here. A second dirt would be pretty good. Or Rondel Dagger would be really good, actually. Ooh. That strange meat was worth a lot. Jeez. We'll leave it for now. We already have one. We've got dagger or Zerg set up here now. Let's go ahead and equip the swords here. Alright, Valdemar. Pick an arming sword. Same with Bernard. Hey. Yeah, we'll give him the other arming sword here. Because we don't have the boar spear. We do have this better armor. So we can get our frontline people outfitted here. Actually, doing really good on armor. Because we've got backup armor. And everyone's, for the most part, kitted out in, like, at least decent stuff. Let's give you that. Give you this one, and you... You're actually fine with what you've got. We'll give it to you. And we'll give the chainmail helmets to our ranged characters so they can still see. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a save. And now that we got some decent armor, next thing I want is a bill hook. If I can get one more supply caravan, that would be nice. Let's go ahead and slow down the speed so I don't accidentally run into something we don't want. Well. Let's go ahead and chase off the peasants here for a moment. Let's go ahead and continue the raid in here. But we're doing this early to try and get enough money so I can quickly take on some beast contracts while they're nice and easy early on. I should say while they have lower numbers. So we can go ahead and get started on the main benefit of Anatomist here. Alright. Let's go ahead and move up. We don't care about these guys' armor, so we're just gonna deal with them the old-fashioned way here of pokey pokey and stabby stabby. All right. Let's just save our ammunition here. And there we go. Go to move over. You will move down right here, and we're good to go. And there. Nice and easy. And lots of money. This is more profitable, technically, than just doing contracts early on. Though it doesn't get us the renown, it does get us some very quick cash. Also go ahead and take on the peasants here. Okay, good injury. Go ahead and move up into melee to try and get them to rush up here. Move you there. Put you here. Zerg, go ahead and bonk him over the head with the flail. We'll try and get Zerg leveled up here off the peasants. So we'll try and feed all the kills to him since these guys literally have basic cleavers. And we'll do that first, though. we hit his head. So I guess we won't be beating kills here. I was hoping to get weaken him just so we could quickly kill him, but do that. Barely anything from him, but hey. How close are you, sir? Oh, literally one more peasant would have done it, probably. Well, let's go find you a peasant to bonk. And we gotta be very careful because since we're being hunted by the nobles, we don't want to run into their actual patrols. Alright, perfect. That one's right in range for you, Zerg. Let's just go ahead and move up so you have a better chance to hit. Or we'll bonk them like that. You'll just run up right here. And we'll give you these two. Should be good enough. We'll just surround them for the bonuses. Perfect. He moved right up. We will not make the same mistake as last time. Alright. There we go. There's one. Let's just wait it out here. Probably you're gonna need two just in case. And there you go. Now we got Dagger Mastery for you. Alright. Use the melee skill. Let's get your initiative up here. Let's give you the dagger. There you go. Alright. You are now able to just get around armor entirely. Let's give you a backup dagger in your back pocket. Let's give you a buckler just to help you out a little bit with your defenses for now. And actually we could technically do a heater shield here. That would reduce your fatigue too much. Yeah, we'll leave that. Let's go ahead and give you the heater shield there. Let's give you one. And I think we're good otherwise. Swap you for the flail. That way you can bonk heads. Alright. Perfect. That gives us exactly what we need to, if we see a good opportunity, we can go ahead and take some armor. From just about anything at this point. Alright. Don't see anything on the road, so let's go back to, well, a good civilization over here that's not wanting to murder us. And let's sell some of our ill-gotten gains. Like the donkey meat. And some of the clothes. Because we don't need these anymore. We'll keep these. Sell that. We'll sell the falchion. Sell one of the spears here and one of the pitchforks, and we're good. Two of the shields. Anything I could afford that I would want here? Not really. I mean, I would like some of this stuff, but it's too expensive. get some tools. We have hires here. Nothing too important. Let's get a few pups. That'll help for some later contracts. And let's go up. And get started up here. So let's give you a pup. All the frontliners get a pup right now. Except for you. This pup goes to our backliner right here. Alright. And let's head over. Showing the brigands on the way. We have some of our loot. If we see a hostile mercenary company, we are fighting them, by the way. Good, at least one javelin hit. We want to keep them on the low ground. If we can. They seem to, hear me there. Or at least understand what my plan was. So... But I think it's too late for them. Go ahead and surround them here. Still kind of keeps them on the low ground. Let's put you there. Move you right here. And we'll try and throw some rocks at the slinger here. Alright. Alright, Zerg. Stab away like a madman. Okay. Good, he's fleeing. Get a nice little stab in right there. Let's go ahead and chuck a javelin up over him. We got a good chance to hit him. And we did. And let's just bonk him over the head with Aldemar. At least that's what I was hoping for. And no stab right there. Did you get one right there, though? Alright, Zergs, move down and cut him. Start chasing the slinger. Let's chase him with you. Oh, never mind. Not needed. Good. No hit from the Guten Dog. Good javelin. We'll leave that. And there we go. Alright. Baltimore and Hakan got some levels. And we got a sling. So that's one less range weapon I have to keep fed with ammo. Okay. Definitely gonna still give you the morale there. 61's probably fine. Let's wait on the mastery here. Definitely gonna need recover on you no matter what. Because you're not gonna have the fatigue to really sustain heavily. Alright. Valdemar. Take that 2 and then take that health roll. Your resolve's probably fine for now. Oh. Right, if Gloss is on you, you don't have the most health. Let's give you Shield Specialist. You're gonna be using a shield, probably. They have good melee skill, but that'll just come in handy more. Ooh. The Rightful Ravagers, huh? Do I have any nets? We do not, so what we're gonna do, take a quick visit to the fishing village right here. Grab a few nets. Give us some time to repair. Okay, no nets. Fisherman, I need your services. Give me a net. We will do that later. Okay. Not a bad fisherman. Okay. Let's actually get him outfitted. In that case. Your melee does leave something to be desired, so we'll give you a spear. And we'll put the net on you. Actually, you know what? You're gonna take this. You're gonna put that in your pocket. And our pikeman will be the one to swap over. Do this. You have quick hands, right? You do. And that way, we have 3 ranged units to really kind of force them to rush up, while still having the extra utility there. Okay, you need to probably have your helmet replaced. So let's go ahead and swap that out. 73, 70. Okay. We give him the helmet instead. Should actually give him a better helmet for him here. That has less penalty to his vision. So let's do this. Alright. To arms, men. We got some mercenaries who are trying to muscle in on our territory. And I see a Bill and a Warbrand. And some warbows. Okay, the warbows have my interest. We're gonna have to move up here. Good days. Alright, they're not gonna want to move up. We want our pikes to move up right about there. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and move up right here with you, Zerg. And we'll just get a little bit of a hit on the armor. Let's go ahead and try and injure him. Our main 2 targets are these 2 and the archers after them. Alright. And the Warbrand's sticking back, which is good. He's trying to protect them, probably. Oh. Okay, he's getting netted. So let's wait here. We want their initiative to stay good, so we'll go ahead and throw the stones. Ow. Please quit. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and net the Warbrand. Throw Javelin, and we'll break free of Baltimore here and swing on the Boar Spear. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, we'll move up here just for the added help. Alright, Zerg. You're injured, but finish him off. close. I'll have to use the sword here. We'll go ahead and put the dog into play. It'll help with exhaustion. Okay, Zerg, you're probably gonna have to back up here. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and take him out while we can. Move up. Bring a daze right there, maybe. Well, at least try and wear him out to Owl. And kind of bottlenecked here. Okay. We can get him to flee. We'll wait here for a moment. Go to release the dog. They'll go back and lock down this guy. Aw. Poor pup. Alright, Zerg. You're free. Run. Run like the wind. And hope this guy doesn't shoot you. Good. Alright. Let's see. Let's try and hit the bill hook here. Zerg's just gonna keep retreating until he's out of range. He is in danger of dying there. Pretty exhausted. Okay, we got one hit. Han. Swap. Going to recover. And hope you move before him. Okay. Nope. Ow. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and shield wall here. Probably better off going and doing this. It's actually very risky because of what traits they have, but it's better than nothing. Go ahead and move you over and put a flail on you. Now we got the archers locked down a little bit more. We'll move up slightly so we can release the dog next turn. Okay, good. Good. The billman's actually who I was worried about next here. Alright. Go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and release the hound. Hopefully that'll help out there. and break him, please. Okay, good. Unfortunately, he got away, but we can fix that in a moment, hopefully. Okay, good. Nice. There we go. Okay, go ahead and do that. And let's move down and at least help out with him. Alright. I'm gonna swap to your pike. Good hits. Okay, we'll have to keep chasing him down. Come on. Ow. We're heavily injured, but we should be able to do this. He has their go to move up and slash. Alright. Perfect. Okay, you're only struck down? You're only struck down. Cool. Okay. Good. And he's almost made it. I really want that bill hook, but if we can't get it, we can't get it. Also just struck down. It's going to be a lot of injuries. Hopefully none of them are too bad. There we go. Nice. Okay. Come on. We almost got him there. You know what? Run him down. He should run. And we should be able to get this. There we go. Okay. How bad was it? Zerg's fine. They just may have a little bit more of a enlarged set of nostrils now. Dater here. A little bit braver. Weakened Heart on Kettleman sucks a lot. And Hakan died. And Bernard might as well have died. For his role. But we got a warboat and a billhook and some crowns and eliminated some of the competition. Probably not worth it, but I mean, no going back now. Let's go ahead and have you close ranks. I mean, we kept our armor at the very least, so it's not the worst. It just sucks because I was going to have them be a mammoth. So they're kind of not going to be able to fill their role that they were meant to be here. So they will go ahead and take taunt. Let's see, Wolfgang. You are still pretty good. Let's go ahead and give you that. Let's give you Colossus. Albrich. I mean, you're not dead. Let's give you bags and belts. And let's honestly give you some more health. We did get one more set of throwing axes too, looking at it here. So not horrible. Great. The main benefit is this Warbow, actually. Who is our best ranged character here? Definitely Ulfert. So they are swapping over to this Warbow. The pike can go to someone else. Give them the arrows. Definitely give you this. Honestly, I think you're going to be a thrower. You have decent melee. You have decent range. Duelist would not be bad on you. Close ranks here. Let's move you up. Probably should have thrown you into fray, but you know, we do still have someone with good melee defense at least because of that. You would definitely take that bill hook now. Let's give you the pike, actually, right here. As a backup weapon. Okay. So, day 21, we were able to take out a rival mercenary company. That's amazing. That, I think, is the earliest I have ever killed one. That was not, like, just rags in that. Yep, that's 10, by the way, because we did have an actual death. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh. Still gotta do the forfeit for his death, even if it was worth it. Alright. Go ahead and sell the shields here. The other benefit is we did get another heater shield. Which is pretty nice early, and these 2 boar spears actually, so that really was worth it. Just because of the upgrades to our gear, if nothing else. Ooh. It's gonna suck having to replace people. Let's get the tools while we can. We'll leave Sorrel here. We are not in a position to be defending the town here. So we will go ahead and leave for a better contract. One that will let us heal up a little. It couldn't have been a miraculous heal. Why does it have to be infected? We have plenty of medicine. How'd it get infected? Alright. No. Normally I would, but not in the situation we're in. Let's head up here. There's not a temple here, but we can get some hires at least. We've got 2k crowns. We can also go ahead and let's repair some of this stuff. We will assign the weapons as well. Okay, so you're at least only melee defense only their melee defense is penalized. Well, and the range defense, but I don't care about that. So it's not as bad for them. Let's give you a spear. We definitely want to upgrade your armor. And you'll get this helmet. Definitely want you with max vision, so let's give you that male queef gear. It's actually better, right? Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. If it seemed to lag a little. Accidentally tapped out for just a second there. Let's go ahead and give the padded nasal helm Baltimore here. They can finally get out of this masked kettle helm. Even though it looks quite cool. It's about time to get the upgrade. And yeah, you're good to go. Probably want to upgrade your militia spear here to a boar spear. And yeah, I think that's good. Go ahead and set some of this stuff to repair so I can sell it, though. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Eisenberg. What you got? Nothing too great. I'm gonna grab that because I can use that to upgrade our armor slightly, and it's kind of cheap. Not the best prices either. What do you have for hire? What's a deal? The adventurous noble. Fur card, you know what? I like your title. Yeah, you're good to join the company. Welcome aboard. You'll get a padded nasal helm here that's a little dented. You'll get a fresh arming sword in your hands, and you'll get a kite shield to protect you. Alright. So, we will go ahead and put the leather neck guard here on this armor. Just to give it that little bit extra. Let's go to make a save. And we'll head up to... not Talbot. I know Talbot. I thought that was a fort. Or an outpost, not a town. So we'll head up here. This is really good progress, all things considered. We've already upgraded out of, basically rags in a few days here. All the way up to actually some very good armor. We are already in noble gear. Which... normally, I don't even upgrade out of it by day 40 in some cases. So this is really good progress for us, and it means we're on a very good track for dealing with, what is it? The abandoned village. Okay, this is cheaper than normal, so we might as well take it. I am tempted to take this caravan. How much was it? What's the path look like, real quick? We're going here, I believe, right? Hold on. Hakim al-Ramal. So we're going here. Okay. You know what? That's good scouting for us. And while there's a good chance for fights, how long are injuries gonna last? 2 to 5 days, 1 to 3. So this would be healed by the end of the journey. That doesn't matter. Zerg here is hurting, but not too much that it's a big deal. Kettlemund is fine. Honestly, yeah, these injuries aren't gonna, like, stop us from being able to go through. So let's go ahead and take this. Because I do want to go down to the southern cities. And this is a decent enough paying contract. I'm willing to do it. Since we're already going to travel that way. And it gets us some scouting through the fog of war. Cowback. Wait. There we go. I saw it. There. We couldn't attack it. That would have been some nice money. Unfortunate. Actually, can we get... Hold on, can we get the brigand so I can see those? Not yet. We need one more. That would have been the final caravan. But, hey. Okay, so the brigands are leaving us alone. I'm fine with that while we heal up. Because... Oh, nice. The South actually protecting their roads. And this is an easy fight. Nomad cutthroats are fine with me. Especially if they're all in rags like this. It makes them hotter for the range characters here. 464, let's go for you since you're in the worst rags. Go ahead and move you here. Alright. Zerg. You move up right here and slash. Go to get the first hit in. Their second hit with Burkhard. Third one goes to Valdemar. And first kill goes to Grissom, or Gissel. Move up. Good hit with the stone. Move up here. Stab. You Bernard. Okay. You've got to wait. Alright, Zerg. Take some stabs. Got stunned there, but that's fine. Go ahead and move up right here and fire a quick shot. Or right to his chest with the war bow. Go ahead and break his arm with a thrown stone. Make him flee us. Let's go ahead and move up here. Baltimore will take that hit. Throw the stone there. Take some stabs. Move up and try and give kill. There we go. Wolf King. Nice. Alright, Zerg. Gonna run up in case he somehow gets away. Move up and fire. I like how they're still not getting involved in the fight, even though we are literally winning and killing them all. That could have ended poorly. Alright. Someone should be able to get a hit. There we go. And there. Not too bad. Plus, we get some extra crowns for their heads. Alright. Continue the scouting. Okay, lots of mountains. Actually, that's good. Thinking about it. That allows me a bit more efficient scouting for the area. You give Ulfert the go-ahead. He smiles like a child given his first gift. As he heads off, you wonder if you've made the wrong choice. You hear the Anatomist wrangling with the dog, the clinking of its collar and the growling of it being roughed up. You await the yelp only to hear instead, that's definitely a human. Even a little bit feminine. As you race over to the scene, a large dog bolts past you. You find Ulfert on the ground, holding his hand. Undeterred, or perhaps trying to find some educational value, the Anatomist mutters sweet scientific nothings to himself. I think this proves that maybe it did have a little direwolf blood in it. Regardless of what Ulfert could glean from a bleeding wound, the dog itself is nowhere to be found. No doubt it even understood that such betrayal did not emerge from nothing. If there's a direwolf in that dog, there's a regular dog in that dog. Even a dog knows when its masters have betrayed it. Well, so much for our warhound there. Get that wound cleaned up. I thought that was the other event. I should have read it. I thought that was the one for Battle Brother. The company mascot, if you will. No, that was our Anatomist being mean to the warhounds in the company and paying the price for it. So now Ulfert's a finger down. Like he wasn't already heavily injured and, you know, all of that. Does annoy me because it's a slight bit of penalty to the range skill, but it's not a big. It's like the least effective injury. Other than like the ones that just minus a small amount of initiative there. So we got well supplied here. We have no wounded. Perfect. We are not doing that. I just got down here while to leave. Drive off nomads is probably what we're gonna take. What do we have in the shop? Not a whole lot. Let's go ahead and grab this net. We will go ahead and sell our boards here for a decent profit. Sell the malicious spear. Let's sell the falchions at this point. Sell the hand axe here. Sell our Guten Dog. And some of these shields. Need just a little bit of food just in case. We are in a desert after all. Don't want to be running out of food. Okay, so we have a ranged nomad and a melee based one. If I can, I want to hire that melee nomad. He should prove very good if he rolls right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Drive off the nomads. About 1,000 crowns is pretty good pay. We definitely want to wait till daytime with our current setup. We have more range characters than most to arms and run away. Um, how about no? I just got healed from all my injuries. I do not need more. Yeah, especially not from 13 of the things. The nomads can handle those. Oh. Let's get out of here. These are Ifrits. You can't see them. They are pain trained of injuries. Something we just got rid of. And I'm not eager to go back into. They also basically ignore armor. So before you get nimble, they're awful to fight. Alright. They're digging, you say? Well, let's let them fill their own graves. Please tell me the Ifrits aren't right above us. I do want this flail. Also, it's nice we're gonna get a whip early. Ooh. Aim shot right here. Good injury. Wait with you for a moment. Zerg's gonna run up. Yeah, we run up and do this. We want to hold this hammer in place. Move up and try and hit the flail here. We actually have less Ifrits here, by the way, which is why I'm fine fighting them here. Let's go ahead and move up here and shield wall for him. Also, the Ifrits may target the nomads here. Let's move up and target the whip user. And let's get rid of you. That three-headed flail is awesome to get this early. Technically, both of them. They are going to hurt a lot, though. Because Zerg took a bit of a hit. Didn't get too many stabs in, but you got one successful stab. Try and finish him off. Not much success. Move up here. Okay, a small Ifrit's fine. With quick hands. So I can technically do this. There we go. Let's try and get rid of him. Perfect. One of the Ifrits got launched and injured him. And that's why they are dangerous. Keep shield walling here with Dieter. They should try and destroy that Ifrit. At least that's what I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and swap back to our full arm here and help deal with Champ here. For the scimitar right here. think that's the scimitar. Good. Ooh, good headshot. Okay, so they aren't targeting the Ifrits. That's a big Ifrit. That is not good at all. That thing's gonna hurt if it hits one of us. Take some stabs there, I guess. This is gonna be bad. Might as well go ahead and swap to your melee, probably. Wait a second. You're gonna swap to the pike and just... You're also gonna wait, actually, for 1 second. Okay, good. I was hoping it would target them instead. Oh. Ow. That's not so good, but it did move us at least. Okay. Good cut. We do need to try and deal with these Ifrits too. Okay, they're not dead. And that's why. Every time they do that, by the way, they do heal. And that can cause some problems. Let's go ahead and do this. Perfect. That's why I was leaving him alive. Okay. Kind of getting exhausted here, which is a problem. That's one down. Okay, good. That's a good spot for one. Trying to shove him back. Okay, it missed. Good. Go ahead and surround this one. They only group up if there's 3 of them in a spot. So if we can kind of prevent them from grouping up enough, we can stop them from reforming. It's a good position for one. Let's go ahead and do this. Thank you, Mongrel. Water real quick. Perfect time. We're in a desert. We're in the middle of combat. Got the mouse there. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh. Didn't want to fight the Ifrits all on my own. I wish they would have targeted, or the Nomads would have targeted them a little bit more, but we can make do with this. Just gotta be kind on the lucky side here. Alright, at this point you need to die. I don't know why I forgot about that one. I figured he was dead. Let's see. Who was that anyways? That was Dieter, who is dead. Okay. Let's go ahead and deal with this one while we can. That'll be 5 lifts of the dumbbell. Okay. Burkhardt tanking for us. Ooh, it made some money. Let's move you down here. You might as well actually shield wall. Because this Ifrit's gonna move before you, and we're not gonna get the ability to kill it here. Okay. Let's deal with this one right here first. We will still move up. Move up right here. Okay, good. Got that one surrounded. Please do not target my ranged characters. We'll go for this one first because it's surrounded here. And... okay. Good, this one can't reform. I was actually worried about that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do this the slow way. Alright. Bonk this one. You're gonna just hopefully help out there. We gotta move up with you. Who is that? That was Olfert. That's not great. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll taunt that one, and we'll stab this one. Good job, sir. Okay, that's not bad positioning. Not great, but it's not horrible at least. And we should be able to get some decent damage in here. Ow! That one needs to die. How close is your weapon to breaking? Very. I'll swap it in a moment. Let's charge it to rally. There we go. One more dead. Go ahead and swap before you break your dagger. Let's see. Killed Wolfgang. Yeah, and this is why I hate fighting Ifrits. If you get unlucky with how the positioning can be, just doesn't go well. The same could be said for most of the enemies, really, but still. It's annoying he's fleeing. Because he's probably not going to get out of there. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, they actually didn't group up very well here. We can target this one a little bit better, so let's target it. Oh. At the very least, we can move him down right here. Never mind. Could have if that didn't happen. Okay, that one's almost destroyed. Wish I had a few more blunt weapons here. Because these guys also take reduced damage from sharp weapons or at least the stabbing kind. Ow. Okay. You're gonna wait. If we wipe here, we'll reload. And what we'll do is, before day 50, if we wipe, we'll reload to the last save. But, I'll still have to do the dumbbell for each of these guys. Just because I don't want to have to do a full restart immediately. And I'll just have to lead these guys away from camp. Be 9 people, so 45 lifts. Oh, yeah, I figured that was coming. The fact these guys go through armor and we have no nimble bros is kind of where a lot of the issues coming from. Also, the injuries are not nice. And they're just gonna reform right here, and it's gonna be an uphill battle. We'll go out swinging, but we'll also be dead. They do have a heater shield. They have a chance. Very low chance, but a chance. All right. That would be the company death. We went out swinging there. All right. Go ahead and load the quick save. And oh, my arms are going to be sore by the end of this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Over halfway done. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh. 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Whew. Alright. Alright, let's lead the Fritzer away. They did not help in the slightest, they just made things harder. Ugh. Alright. Come on, you sand demons. Back away from our camp. Fall back here. Oh, come on. Just lure them away and then make our way back. Fine. We'll lure them off to a army or something. Something that'll preoccupy them. If anything, they shouldn't be able to see us, actually, now. Oh, well. There we go. They've left us alone. Alright. Toughen them up, will you? Nah, show them how to brawl. Alright, Burkhardt. Alright, we'll let the regiment here take care of the Ifrits. I do need to grab some food real quick. While we're here. There. They will deal with the Ifrits for us so I can go and actually do our contract. Okay. Now that the Ifrits are handled, let's get paid. And of course they would have worse weapons now. At the very least, we should get some good money. Okay, good injuries. Zerg, move up and take some stabs. Move up and try and cut the Axeman down. Get rid of the spears first, and then we get rid of the maces. Move you here. Move up here. And our billman will go ahead and try and cut him down. Ow! Burkhardt, don't immediately die on me. Nice one. Needed a little bit of a wake-up call. Hey, I've just saved someone's life, party. With a little more weight. Alright, let's move up. Let's do an aim shot. Is it? Looks like it. Wonder why that is. Here. I'll go ahead and reset it. I don't know what focus setting is causing that. I've noticed that a few times, to be honest. But I thought maybe it was just like focusing in. It could have been when I was lifting the weight there. It was trying to focus on the movement. At least that's my best guess. Ow. Well, Burkard, you cost me another 5. I guess you rounded it out to a full 50 here. Alright. I don't even know why I looked at the log. I know he's dead. His head's right here. That's deader than, well, that's as dead as can be. There ain't no coming back from that one. Unless you're a fallen hero, of course. Couldn't do this. At least Ulfrid avenged him. And Deer will actually just shield wall here. It's gonna take him a second to get through his shield. Maybe. Move over. He's dead. Thank you for that. There's a stone as your prize. You choked on it. Wouldn't do that. Let's go and run up here and stab this guy. And yep. Don't try and run after you kill a man. Face the consequences. Go and chase him down, I guess. Kind of hoping for an injury there. We actually can't catch up to him. Just barely. Maybe if we get an injury on him, from our bowman, we could catch him. Probably not. The sand is making everything hard to move in. Yeah, okay. We'll just have to let him get away. Well, a few more. We did get some pay, but not really worth. It kind of is worth it still. The salt added just enough cash that it is, and you know what that was? We get the silver and the white pearls. Okay. Another 10. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh. Getting the real workout today. Oh. Alright. Well, at the very least, we will camp out here, heal up. Let's level up the survivors. I see I would, but you got... I'm not angling the camera down, and you guys wouldn't be able to see it. So, you know, you don't get to see me do the forfeit. It defeats the purpose. I think we're gonna make them our sniper. Because they'll be able to defend themselves, so let's give them bow mastery here for the extra range. Um, and less fatigue cost. Though, you know, it would do me a little bit of good with the sit-ups. You know, I guess that would technically work. We'll see. Fiddlemund. Let's give you crossbow mastery for later. I think you are going to be our cannoneer. I think we've got it figured out who's going to be who. Alright. Let's camp out a little bit here. You have not named anyone in this save yet. Why? Thinking of getting a character for yourself? So you can chew me out for getting him killed? Okay, so it's actually not worth selling here, except it's worth selling the salt here. It's not a huge profit, but it is a profit. Yeah, the prices aren't quite good enough to be able to buy anything else and make much off of it. We do have him here. Lassie the Hawk. If I sold these, I could get enough. But I can also get enough by doing this. Sell that scythe. Let's sell all the scraps here that we can afford to get rid of. Alright. Let's see if we got a candidate. Alright. How is he? Just do this real quick. Okay, so we know I need the food, I need the tools here. So let's grab those and let's head off. Yeah, we're not grabbing that bandit. Well, let's see if we can find a gladiator for you, Hardy, to create the true embodiment of Sigmar. Either that or a barbarian would be all, like, or an oath taker would be perfect for that. All right. Oh, many nomad cutthroats we're not worried about. But you may have your hammer. As soon as we get the proper person for it. Really, I could technically make Wolfgang here. And that actually would be a good character. The only issue is they don't have the stamina here. But that wouldn't be a bad option. Real quick, get some hyena pelts. If we don't find a gladiator down here, we'll go look for an oath taker for you. That way you can even start out with some good armor. Good shot, Ulfert. Alright, they did move up. Perfect. Just in time to get stoned. bonk that one. Let's go ahead and move up here. There we go. Zerg coming in with the kill. Let's get another headshot right here. Or not. Good hit with the stone. And good. We can move up right here and... I was gonna say we can move up and sling away, but game had other plans for us, so instead we move down and stab. Alright. And there we go. But yeah, as soon as we get the character for it, or we check these characters, we'll do that hardy. If we don't find someone, do the, we'll use Wolfgang here. Because they will turn out perfectly fine for it. Alright. Perfect! We got 4 pelts for 4 hyenas. Okay, actually let me look and see what perks we've already got on Wolfgang, because... yeah, quick hands would work. Yeah, so... If we don't find someone, we'll use them. Because you only have 2 perks that you require, and that's easy to build around. And rotation is good on a hammer user. Especially if you want them to really get into it. Well, I mean, you've seen some of the brothers we get. Some are pretty bad, alright? Some are really bad. They can barely even lift the hammer, let alone swing it. Ooh, good money. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell some of the junk. Alright. Make an actual save. Got plenty of nomads to look through here. Let's see. Let's go for the high level one first. Get out of the way. Nope. Let's just go back to this one and let's check these 2. Okay. I mean, they get a health roll here, and they've got huge. Tempting. But we've got Sigmar here. Ah! Nice try, Hardy. I turned right at the wrong moment to catch it. Alright. Let's go ahead and load back to this point. You've got your hammer, bro. Not you. Rod here. Or as he's truly named, Sigmar Incarnate. And you know what, for the title? Just to make sure people know it's not just normal, bro. I know. I normally prefer the mace, to be honest, but hammers are actually very good. To be fair, it also depends on if we get, like, a good hammer. That is part of what normally holds me back from doing it, because I rarely find a well-rolled hammer. And you know what? Since we didn't sell it, you already get your hammer. A little earlier than usual. Let's go ahead and swap gear here. You can go ahead and take the chainmail and the kettle helm. Actually, you'll take this one. That looks right. Let's go ahead and give a height shield there. But yeah, it's more, I seem to always end up finding better maces than I do hammers. And I think I just default to using them because, well, big whack from the mace. Generally does some pretty good stuff. Of course, you know, same with the hammer. So I guess it really just depends on what I find normally. Alright. We'll take the drive-off nomads. It's also a little easier to get maces, to be honest. Because southern nomads can carry the pole maces. I think that also probably plays a part. Now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and sell this, and this, and these. Alright. So we've got a few potions. None of the important ones yet, though Direwolf is arguably a very good one. Well, not arguably. It is a very good one. Let's go ahead and grab a bit of rice, and we'll head up. Alright. Just making sure everyone's got what they need. They do. A single nomad outlaw. That works. And he's got 3-headed flails for us. Good. Love to see it. Come on. I need someone to hit. Alright. Sigmar. Show him what for. You know that's a good start. I like the idea that the first hit you ever do is a head bonk. That's the sign of greatness right there. Alright, Zerg. At least you wore him out a good bit. Slingers will go ahead and try and help this nomad right here. Get an injury right there. Perfect. Go ahead and cut him down. Alright, Sigmar. 1 or 2. Not bad. Getting exhausted already here. Man, that doesn't suck when you don't have much fatigue. Alright, Zerg. You got a free kill there. Go ahead and cut him down. And just try and help him with rocks. Alright, move over. really doing great work in beating out some of our older members here. Alright, Wolf King. There we go. And good, we did get it. And some spices. Love me some spices. Just need to remember not to add them to the food. They're worth more for selling than they are for eating right now. Alright. They're no longer ambushed. Let's see. They make spices here, or they grow them, so we will not do anything here. With that, we will take our spices elsewhere. We will grab some tools, though. Yeah, nothing we need in here. Can I could definitely afford this. We just have to sell a lot. Make it worthwhile. I can't sell the flail since we have this. Our daily wages is 150. Yeah, we could do this. Go ahead and get our cannon. Not the best price for it, but we can manage. Got enough wages for 2 days at least. Possibly 3. Yep, 3. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll make a save here. Let's get that cannon on someone. Alright. And it goes to you. Let that cannon sing. So let's go ahead and upgrade your shiv to a dagger. Okay, you at this point, you're gonna have that net on standby, and let's do that. And we'll put the sling in your back pocket here. That way you're ready to go for a longer fight. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Let's see what we've got for this. Where's that? Nope. Not doing it. We will instead head up. We'll head back to normal civilization. But we'll head through the desert here. Got enough for 3 more days, just like our wages. And if we find a camp, we are fighting it. Oh. Yeah. We can fight this. I believe. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I did want it. And Ulfred's definitely down for it himself. You gotta wait. Let them group up a little. We'll go ahead and move up third here. Mark. Understandable. It happens from time to time. Can't hit every melee. Wouldn't do this. And let's move up here and blast him with our cannon. Good hit. Great hit. Already suffering here. Go ahead and exhaust him as much as we can. Please be kind with that flail. Hopefully it gets a pretty good hit there. And nice. Finish him off. Let's blast him with the cannon once again, and we take out the other slinger. Good bonk, Sigmar. Move there. Okay, so he is very fatigued. Perfect position. They're still all three in place for the cannon shots. Nice. Also, our Billman can actually go ahead and finish him off. Okay. We'll just go for him. He's already injured. Sigmar. Good double bonk. Perfect. Move up. Serve. Thank you. Alright. Almost broke his shield. Let's continue moving up here. Let's shoot this guy. Yeah, Zerg is. Zerg is definitely putting in work with that dagger. You know, I figured they would. Pretty good already. Just proving that confidence in them there. Sigmar will just move up for now. Okay, we got the injury there, and we'll shoot him with the bow. Or yeah, we'll hit him with the bow. Off with his head and down with him. Ooh, this is nice. Also, we got a upgraded sling and the three-headed flail, but this is good for our armor. We also got some crowns and some food for the trip up. Also, before I forget, I need to swap weapons on you. We'll go ahead and give this to Zerg here for a little bit of extra padding. Let's go ahead and give you a three-headed flail. It'll be nice for getting a bit more guaranteed hits and ignoring shields. And your sling here gets replaced. Okay. And the fancy beaks march onward still. In search of glory and treasure. Yeah, we do need to go ahead and do this, though. Alright. And the company. The company is in good spirits, and also, that's gonna bother me if I don't do it. I saw that. We'll even make a hard save here for that one, so I don't forget it later. Ooh. Okay. That's good to find early. So we have one goal in mind. So I have never done that event, or actually beaten it. The watermill is a pretty good one. It is part of a quest chain with one of the other legendary locations, so that'll be a goal.
I'm dandy. I just need
Alright, Hardy.
water.
I mean, we were in the desert. Don't make sense. We get thirsty quick. And that's one bottle down. Oh. Plus, we did just pass a watermill right after being in a desert. Enough to make any man thirsty. See a camp right here. Probably not going to fight that one. That's actually a keep, so be a bit tougher fight than what we already encountered. And it's probably also undead, if I had to take a guess. Let's go ahead and scout right here. It's not bad at all. Alright. Yeah, that's a wall effect. Okay. We do need a sergeant. Let's do that first. Because it's still going to be a little bit before you get noble con. I should have taken the noble contracts. We are literally right there. I thought we'd be a little further off. Normally takes me a little bit longer to get to professional reputation. Ignore that. Those orcs can stay there. We will come back for them later. Hey, have a good night, Mongrel. You have a good weekend too. Alright, we're almost back to civilization. Oh. Alright. Measly 5 brigands? That's free. That's free real estate there. And free flails. Alright. Oh, does it not? Okay. So it's trying to focus on what's happening. Okay, so it is motion. Is why it's doing that. Good to know. Let's fire into the group here to get rid of one of their armors. Unfortunate there. We'll wait with you. Zerg, move up. Stab away. Sigmar, bonk his head. He didn't bonk him in the head, but he broke his arm. And the flails will move up and exhaust them. Alright. Let's see. Let's move up and fire the cannon once again. Good injury there. Go ahead and injure his hand. Sigmar, bonk him. Move up. We'll leave that one preserved. Let's injure him. Perfect. Broke them both. So we'll move up here and work on him. Okay, good. Good job, Zerg. Double kill. And perfect. Well, Sigmar is one step closer to wearing his heavy armor. I imagine the build you had in mind, Hardy, would probably be fatigue neutral, pretty much. Would be my guess, correct? Or at least close to it. With the two-handed hammer plus rotation to get in. Or at least it would work for it. If not, we can, you know, set up something else for them. As long as they end up with the stats for it. Let's do the spear there. Sell the spear. Let's sell those helmets we don't need. We'll sell this. We'll keep these helmets for replacement gear. We'll repair these to get more money out of them. We'll sell the scythe and the wooden flail. Alright. Could use the grain. What do we have for contracts? Not bad stuff. Also, I am tempted to sell our hyena pelts here, but we won't. Because we have this event right here, which increases the price of beast trophies. We will go ahead and sell the whip neck silk there, because I can always get a ton of that stuff. Let's go ahead and make our way over that camp. But first, let me check our hires. Go ahead and get that beef. What did you have? Nothing. You had nothing. Alright, you get normal Gambison. You get the bare minimum here. And we'll put you on this side. Ooh. Your melee is already up there, jeez. That's gonna be nice. Let's go ahead and give you the health here. Let's go ahead and give you Steel Brow since you'll be Battle Forged anyways. Don't want you dying through your helmet. Yeah. I mean, it really depends on what fatigue you end up with at the end. You're good on health because of Colossus there. 70 is about the break point I like to hit from a Battle Forged. So we can put the rest into Resolve and Fatigue and see what we can come up with. I like this group. It sounded like there was movement back here, but over it. Still ripping through the bandits. Move you up and wait. Wait with the cannon. Alright. Perfect. And we move up. There. Run up here. Get a little swipe in. Sigmar. Good bump. I'm gonna move you up there. Let's move you right up here. Finish that wall. Stab right here. Try and knock him off his high ground. Okay, we didn't get it. That's fine. And cannon blast into the group. And we'll move you right here. Should be a nice, quick set of kills here. They're good. Even better. Alright. Move up. Perfect. He's fleeing. He is on death's door. Surprised he's not breaking. There we go. Man, I love the three-headed flails, just for the morale break, if nothing else. Perfect. And there we go. Move up and try and swipe there with the hammer. Stabs there. We'll move up and finish him off. Alright, Zerg. Getting your stabs in. Like steps, but a little bit more violent. And didn't get the hit. Ulfred did, though. Move you here, then you can take a shot. Let's move you up just to help hold him in place. There. He shouldn't get away now. Let's move you here. Alright, Sigmar. Good hit. And there. Run him down. Alright, that's all of them. Nice quick bandit kill mission. We'll take a quick break here after this because I need to get up and stretch and, walk around for a second. And then we'll continue for a bit. Let's see what we get out of this first, though. Okay, a single level. And some crowns. Not the worst. Not the best. We got some treasures there. There is an undead camp below us. Keep that in mind, and we will be right back. So I'll see everyone in just a few minutes here. We will run an ad during this, by the way, just to disable pre-rolls in case anyone has to reload in that. And to give everyone a timer, basically, for how long I'll be gone. So I will see everyone in just a few minutes. Alright, there we go. We're back. Got one, kittens. Alright. Let's get back to our contract and get our pay. Alright. There we go. Okay. We're in a good spot. We just need... We do need a sergeant. By this point. Who do I have that would work for it? At this point in the game. Let's give you just a little bit more health. Let's give you recover. We need some people with recover here. I guess we could give it to Baltimore. Well, and maybe. I think we need to hire a sergeant at this point. We need to go pick out someone. So we will be on the lookout for flatulence, monks, retired soldiers maybe. Anatomist can also work. Let's go ahead and take the pay here. And we'll deliver this all the way up to Kalk. It'll let us explore this small segment right here. I say small, that's actually quite a sizable amount. Because we do need to start getting our beast kills out of the way. We really need to start getting those. And getting some of our other potions. Depending on how Sigmar turns out, I think we will be making them one of the mutants. We do want to wait so I don't stack up multiple rounds of sickness. We want to get it all done and over with. And wait till their stats are at least enough that it won't hinder them in combat. But... Or at least till they have the armor to survive combat, potentially. I think they'll probably end up being one of them. Because they're going to actually turn out pretty good here. And they have Survivor. That's the big thing, in all honesty. Because that'll ensure we don't lose them. I did pull down. Yeah, okay. Want to make sure I had the... What's it called? Ooh. I can't stop on a loss. Can't stop on even. There we go. We earned 25 crowns back. But the reason for that is like, so if we invest a legendary locations potion into them, it's not a loss, and we can still keep it. Let's go ahead and make a save here. This should be spiders. I would like some silk. Yeah, 7 spiders is perfectly fine. Because this will give us enough silk to at least kind of force a few extra fights out. We've even got high ground for our range characters here. You know, if they can actually make use of it. Okay, you're gonna wait. Okay, good hit there. Zerg just keeps running on through him. Alright, Sigmar. Good hits. Let's go ahead and move up here. Go ahead and move right there. And you will move right here. And then we'll move up right there so we can cleave through all of them. There's spider eggs somewhere. We know that because we just killed one and there's still 7. Alright. We don't care about you, we care about him. We'll try and free him. Zerg will just take some stabs. Go ahead and blast that spider with the cannon. And we'll move up here. Just Sigmar. Get yourself out of that net. Good. Let's go ahead and cut that spider's head off. Perfect. Nice. Okay. That works. Now that we are free, at least for the most part. Good. We blocked both hits. I was actually not expecting that. I was only expecting one to be blocked. Definitely go for that kill. Good hit there. And perfect. Wait, you. Sigmar will go ahead and run up. Oh, I'll try and free you now. But kinda try and get some extra stuff out of this. We'll go ahead and move up and stab. Yeah, sure. There's a low chance, but we might as well try for it. And there we go. And they're gonna be fleeing, so let's just wait. But that'll get us a few things and some experience, mainly. Also, go ahead and say it's over. Zerg got a level up. Good. We got some money. Good. I was just expecting spider silk, but we actually got a little bit of crowns in the form of that treasure there. Okay. We'll go ahead and scout the green mare here. Or green merc. On our way up. A lot of forests. We've got food and pay for days. No questions. I could use one of your hammers. You know, it's fitting we're about to get one of these hammers for Sigmar. You get the skull iconography and everything. Hardy. Alright. Perfect. We just want to move up one. We do not want to move up directly on them. Unless we're moving like right here. Okay. at Zerg. Go help with that. You there? We definitely need to move up here. Gonna move onto that high ground. Good double bonk. We are going to go ahead and net him to eliminate the threat. Oh. And we'll move him there to kind of distract him. Ooh. Blast the Reaver with the cannon. Remove his life. We didn't remove his finger. Go ahead and finish him off. Okay, we hit our own shield, but we did get a hit on him. And Sigmar will just move up and bonk. Alright. Ooh. Fortunate he didn't get a hit. Alright. Good bonk. Let's go. Move up. Take our stab there, and he's fleeing. Oh. Alright. And perfect. We got our hammer. So we're gonna go ahead and swap. We're gonna swap Zerg's armor with Sigmar's for the purposes of this. Let's go ahead and give you Overwhelm, so you have your safety. Audemars. Your resolve is fine. Let's just go ahead and give you, what's it called? Health. I don't know what we're gonna give you otherwise. Sigmar, the next thing you're taking is rotation, definitely. We'll give you Underdog, Baldmar. Elmer, go ahead and take the health. You'll need it. We're gonna just throw you right into the fray. And Wolfgang. We'll give you a bit more morale boost. I don't know what we want to give you either. You're gonna have decent health. Hey, footwork. Yeah, maybe footwork. We can use that to reposition with them. Alright. Go ahead and get the big hammer. We're doing this because he's not gonna have a shield anymore. So he needs all the armor he can get. And in fact, for that very reason, we will also swap the helmets. You got your hammer with your skull on it, Hardy. Alright. Let's continue the advance up to the north. Bones rest. Yeah, they can stay resting there. we will be picking up some... Well, actually, there won't be copper here. I wish there was an armory right here. Actually, is there? There isn't. Okay. Didn't think so. Oh, hey, look, more cargo. Yeah, we'll take this. Let's also go ahead and make our hyena pelt. Let's make some reinforced nets. Get those ready. Let's go ahead and make a save. And let's head over. Have to have it all the way over, which is fine. It lets me check some of these. You know, window shop a little. Let's go ahead and sell those. Let's sell that. We can sell the military pick by this point. Definitely want to repair the barbarian weapons. Sell our militia spears and short swords. And we'll sell the shield and the bow. Tools are needed. Rain is needed. And you have a hire for us. A wild man. Ooh. Arnold the Swine. No, we're not hiring him. We will hire Kill the Lucky. Alright. Let's see how these two turned out. Ooh. Okay, we have our flail user. This is perfect. This is going to be one of our mutants. And they're getting the unique flail. Okay, so in that case, let's go ahead and swap your armor out for his. He's also gonna get this. He's gonna get a shield. He'll get a spear. He'll be still on the edge, kind of. And you are getting right on out of here. Lucky. Oh. I guess we can throw you right in and have you health tank. Yeah, that works. We'll have 2 people who can do that. We do still need to check for a sergeant, so I'm going to hire that wild man. And we'll go from there. Not a sergeant, but good. Not like impressively good, but he's at least usable. So let's do this. And actually, I should be doing this with you. I should be giving you a pike. So let's go ahead and give them a dagger. And let's actually give you a pike and throw you in the back. And we'll put him in front of you. Alright. That way, they're a little bit safer. That killer on the run is a perfect grab, though. For a flail user. We're going to sell those. Get a little bit of our cash back. Make a save. And let's see. Let me check his stats exactly. So yeah, he's gonna be perfect for melee. He's definitely gonna have to be battle forged. So he's gonna be a battle forged mutant. So we'll split the potion. He can technically be in the back line too, if he's taking that flail. Because that new unique flail is a reach flail. So he'll be fine back there. Let's go ahead and head up here. And we'll be good. I think we'll call it there. We made amazing progress today. That'd be a good camp for tomorrow. Tomorrow, if anything. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Hope you all enjoyed. Making some amazing progress. So tomorrow we'll be continuing this. Let's just real quick check and see what our contracts will be tomorrow. Long caravan, possible, but probably not. And another delivery. Okay. And we may have found our sergeant all at the same time. Yep. He's gonna be our sergeant for now. Let's just go ahead and give him the outfit. Get him ready for his new role. Go ahead and set these to repair so I don't forget it for tomorrow. And thank you everyone for joining. Hope everyone has a great night. We'll raid out here. Let's just go ahead and real quick. I'm looking to see who we can raid. Do that. Alright. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Alright. We will raid someone new. Let's raid this person doing the Beast Slayers as their origin. Alright. Well, have a good night, everyone. Take it easy. And I'll catch you all later. I really do hope everyone's enjoying this. Like I said, we'll continue this tomorrow. And, you know, try and find, Phil, if anything. But, good night, everyone.
No. Anyway.
Alright, catch you later, Artie. And thank you, everyone, for joining. Bye.